Oh, sorry. Hi. Welcome, human beings of the internet. My name is Ryan, of Immaterial Gamers, as you can see up above. And we're bringing back the Fantasy League. And it's a long time coming since I've done a Inhuman cold open. But yeah, this is time number 6. And pretty much the whole gang's here from last season. With an addition. Dee's back, ready to take the crown. But how do we play this game? Well, it's pretty simple, and we'll get into it. So, welcome to the Fantasy League. Hi everyone, this is week 1 of the Fantasy League, and I promise you a rules rundown. So here we go. We are going to predict every major objective in every game in the LEC. It's going to be split over 2 rounds between regular split and playoffs, but we're going to give you the regular split rules now. We are going to predict each of the major objectives in the game. First Herald, First Tower, First Blood, First Baron, First Dragon, and the win. We're going to get a point for each one of those, and the people with the least points at the end of the regular split will get eliminated, and we'll move on to the playoffs there. But in order to get points, we have to predict. So, here are our week 1 predictions, and just as we did near the end of the last season of the Fantasy League, we're going to look at focused matches. So we're going to go with Vitality versus Mad for this one. So Darius, well, he went Vitality all the way in week 1, game 1. Dee and Duncan went with Mad splits. Myself and Martin went with Vitality wins, but with a lot of Mad objectives in between. Stefan and Terry both went for Vitality sweeps. And note that you can always pause to look at the rest of the predictions, but there's plenty to look at here. And then our bots. Pinky said that Mad Lions were going to get a Dragon and a Baron, but would otherwise lose to Vitality. Perky said he was going to get a Tower and a Herald and a First Blood, but would still lose to Vitality. So that's an example of how our predictions will work out each week. But now we actually have to see how they did. So, here's the rundown. So we get that first game of the week straight away. Vitality versus Mad Lions. And, well, a nice fight around Herald led Vitality to hold off and get not just Herald, but First Blood. They even got themselves a nice Dragon. A little late into the game at nearly 14 minutes, but who's counting? Then, Mad Lions got themselves the first tower, while Vitality tried to summon that Herald. Then, a massive Baron fight happened, in which Mad Lions got themselves the Baron, and got themselves a win on the board. Game 2, SK versus BDS, 2 teams that need to sort of establish their position again after the spring split, and well, First Dragon went to SK at around 7 odd minutes, but then it took till 11 minutes for First Blood, that durability patch, you know, making things a little bit slower at that point. Tower though, went to BDS, was at the bottom. Tower was getting punishment this week. Herald did go to SK though. It was the second Herald, just so you know, that's why it was so late. First Baron though, went to SK after getting Mountain Soul, but then after a nearly 45-minute game, SK got themselves the win as well. Third match of the week, XL versus Misfits, both of them making playoffs last split. Let's see how things changed over cooldown. Well, First Blood went to XL at 3 minutes 40, Dragon at 6 minutes. Then, they also took the Herald. And got themselves the first tower with said Herald. Bonk. And also got themselves the Baron. And this is after getting Cloud Soul. And got themselves a win without dropping a kill. Game 4, G2. Winners of the last split versus Astralis. The holding up of the table. Well, Astralis looked a little stronger, got themselves first blood. And they got themselves first dragon, while unfortunately there was a top dive. Herald though went G2's way. Just clean as you like. They also got themselves that top tower as their first tower. Then just kept themselves calm and got themselves the Baron as well, before rolling it home to get the win. Then we move to the final game, Rogue versus Fnatic. Rogue needed to pick themselves up after, well, and Fnatic after the playoffs, and Rogue started well, first blood. They also got themselves first Herald. All nice and calm. And then Fnatic do Fnatic things. Dragons are theirs. That's just how they'd like it. First tower also went Rogue's way. And then the flip. Rogue time was activated. Fnatic got themselves the Baron, a Hextech Soul, and the win. So that's Friday. But there's still 2 other days left in this Super Week. So we start with Astralis versus BDS. And first blood went BDS's way just shy of 3 minutes. While Astralis just calmly on the bottom lane action took a dragon. Herald did go BDS's way though. As did the bottom tower. It seems to be their preferred tower. Then Astralis got themselves a Baron and got control of the game with a 31-minute win. They're doing alright. Game 2, SK versus Mad Lions. Could Mad Lions just keep on the roll after beating Vitality? Well, they started with a first dragon, so that worked. And then Herald. It's all calm. Note the kill score. We'll get back to that in a second. Because, well, it happened now. Late first blood. Now note the tower score. And the time. As SK got themselves the first tower eventually. It didn't really help though. Mad Lions were in control. Infernal Soul, Baron, and win. 2 out of 3. Now, game 3. Misfits versus Vitality. Both of them off a loss. Let's see how they can change things up. Well, first blood went to Vitality in Misfits jungle. And they got themselves a Herald as well, so that was all nice and calm. Dragon, though, picked up by Misfits. Then tower, mid tower, went to Vitality. And then shades of the XL game. Just Misfits just losing it. Baron and win went to Vitality. Misfits got themselves some kills though. Right, XL versus Fnatic. On a roll after being able to beat Fnatic in the spring split. Let's see if they could continue it. Well, they did. First blood. After 2 minutes for XL. Fnatic taken away from their dragon as it went XL's way. Herald was also taken by XL very quickly. And used on the top tower just as quickly. Then Baron, 23 minutes. It was a done. They got themselves another dominant win against Fnatic, who were no slouches. Final game of Saturday, G2 versus Rogue. What was classed as the match of the week? Well, first dragon went Rogue's way. As did first blood. This nice little top situation. Then, well, G2 just said, this is our Herald, we're having it, we're getting it. And then during this replay, we find that G2's mid tower falls. But then during this replay, this is a fight that got G2 the option to take the Baron, and they did, and they also got themselves the win as well. So that's 2 days down. It's time for Sunday. And we start with Misfits versus Astralis. First Blood went Misfits' way. Looked like a stronger performance to begin with. Herald was picked up by Astralis after they evened up the kill score. And First Dragon went Misfits' way again. They're getting that back. Though, bottom tower went to Astralis. Then we had ourselves a Baron fight. Well, I say Baron fight, Astralis picked it up, and they picked up the win. Misfits have got a lot of work to do. Game 2, BDS versus Vitality. And this one was nearly a shocker. So, BDS get themselves First Dragon, while Herald was picked up by Vitality just a couple of minutes later. Then, top lane gank gave BDS First Blood, and they used that Herald to effect on a bottom tower. But then, BDS just gave Vitality a Baron. They just gave it them. And at that point, basically gave Vitality the win as well. It took a while, mind. It was a distraction, it was a purchase distraction. Game 3, SK versus Fnatic. And First Blood went SK's way. Top tower dive. Bye bye Wunder. They also got themselves First Dragon. And First Herald. But Fnatic got themselves a bottom tower that said to SK, no, you can have it. And Fnatic also got themselves the Baron. Even on towers, down on kills, but they got themselves that Baron and flipped it and got that win. Fnatic beat SK. Right, game 4, G2 versus XL. Both teams still undefeated, one had to fall. And First Blood went G2's way. With a clean top gank. Herald also went G2's way at 1 second into the game. No, there was an overlay issue. It all got set back up. XL got themselves a dragon first, but that Herald was used to effect to take out XL's mid tower. And then we could see XL could feel what Misfits felt. Baron went to G2, so a dominant game, Hextech Soul. Barons, it was a statement game by G2, a quadra and a win. And the final game, Mad Lions versus Rogue, the other big rivalry nowadays. And Mad Lions were dominant. Dragon. Herald. So far so good. First Blood with, a top fight. Rogue did get themselves a bottom tower though. And Rogue Time was activated again as Mad Lions stole a Baron. But then, an Elder fight later, Rogue got themselves a win. That was a shocker. So, with that, you saw our predictions. Here's the result of those predictions. Perky, 48 points, right on the top. Martin, 47. Pinky and me, 46. D at 41. Darius and Terry at 40. And then at the bottom, Duncan and Stefan at 38. But it's only 1 week. And we'll see how it all goes next time with Week 2 predictions. So I hope to see you there.